Hey everyone, today I'm talking about one of those purchases that just makes working out at home feel way more doable. You know the frustration: you've got limited space, maybe a tight budget, and you still want to hit all the muscle groups without a ton of separate machines cluttering up your place. I ran into that exact problem last year when I decided to turn a corner of my living room into a mini gym. After months of jumping between resistance bands, a wobbly bench, and whatever random dumbbells I could find, I finally found something that actually fits the bill. Link is in the description if you want to check the product details on Amazon. This is the XGSW L03-3 multifunction home gym workout station. It's basically a 3-person setup crammed into one compact frame, and it gives you a pulley system, arm trainer, and leg trainer all in one spot. The whole thing is built from commercial-grade steel, so it doesn't feel like it's going to fold the second you add any real weight. I've been using it for about 4 months now, and the first thing that stood out was how stable it feels even when I'm doing standing cable rows or knee drives. No wobble, no creaking, just solid resistance every time. Setting it up was easier than I expected. The box arrived with foam padding around every part, and the manual had numbered diagrams that matched the labeled pieces. I had it together in about 45 minutes on my own, which is a huge win when you've ever struggled with IKEA furniture instructions. Once it was up, I loaded the 154-pound counterweight stack and started playing around with the different attachments. The arm trainer bar lets me do bicep curls, triceps pushdowns, and even some fly variations by just swapping the handles. The leg trainer has a low row pulley so I can do seated leg curls or standing hip thrusts with the ankle strap. It's nice having that versatility without needing a separate leg curl machine taking up floor space. I also love that the pulley height is adjustable. On days when I want to do wood choppers or pull-off presses for my core, I can raise the pulley to chest level and anchor it to the frame. On leg day, I lower it so the strap is just above the floor for cable pull-throughs. I've been able to mimic probably 80% of the moves I used to do at the gym, and the counterweight stack gives me enough resistance to keep progressing without needing a ton of extra plates. Another real-world benefit is that my kids can actually use it now. The frame is wide enough for 2 adults or 3 smaller people, so when my wife wants to do shoulder presses and I'm on the arm trainer, we can both work out at the same time without getting in each other's way. The counterweight stack is labeled in pounds, so we can each pick our own resistance and just swap the pin when we're done. It's turned our living room into a legit shared gym instead of a storage closet for exercise gear. Durability has been solid so far. I've dropped the pin a few times, and the steel frame hasn't so much as scratched. The pulley wheels are quiet, and the cables run smoothly even when I'm doing high-tempo reps. I live in an apartment building, so noise is a big concern, and this thing is way quieter than the old bench press setup I had before. The only real downsides I've noticed are the footprint and the initial weight when you move it. The frame is about 6 feet tall and 3 feet wide, so it does take up a corner. If your space is super tight, you might need to rearrange a bit. Also, once it's assembled, it's not something you're going to drag around the house every week. I keep it in place and just rotate the attachments, which works fine for me. All in all, this station has been the first piece of home gym equipment that actually feels like it belongs in a home instead of a commercial gym. It's sturdy, quiet, and versatile enough to cover most of my strength and accessory work. If you're tired of cobbling together different pieces of equipment and just want one solid setup that can handle a full-body routine, this might be the answer. Check it out using the link below if it sounds like the right fit for your space.